It's Thursday, and we all know what that means. Yes, a show that almost always starts on time.
Hey!
The show that will never get boring arguing over semantics.
Hey!
Right. It's that show on Thursday with Ziona and Slaygon. Live on Slay Radio.
Okay, we have some sort of sound. Log in there. So, temporary sound from my phone.
Oh my God, the quality broadcasting equipment is here. What will we do?
Oh,
A
yeah.
reboot, that's what we're gonna do.
Now there was double sound, I think, maybe.
Echo.
Yeah, now it should be gone.
All right.
Oh yeah, HDK said there is double sound now. Yeah, there was. But okay, so interesting. Hold on. Did we start those? Yes.
I did.
Yes, good. Now moving that over there, just for funsies, and just doing this. Hey, yay! It works. Cool. So we don't need this anymore.
You were counting 1 to 1 2. That's why.
I want it to work.
Yeah. Okay. It works now.
Hopefully it works.
Hi everyone again. We will have some music soon as well. It's still in progress, but welcome everyone to this year's Halloween edition of the show, the spooky special.
Yes, the spooky.
The spooky special.
They're spooky.
Because, well, you missed this because obviously you didn't hear anything right at the start. But this year, Halloween was nice enough to happen on a day when we are doing a show. So
yeah,
we need to celebrate that, I think.
Very considerate of Halloween.
Yes, I think so too.
There we go. A little bit more red right there.
So we need to celebrate this appropriately. And last week we already started the warm-up with a lot of creepy songs. And this week we are expecting to have even more. So
a lot more. Maybe, hopefully. I actually did kind of revisit an old track from 9 years ago and sat a couple of hours yesterday. Was it 3 or 4 or something like that?
I don't remember.
Yeah, 3 or 4
3 or
hours
4,
last night.
yeah.
So I'm going to play that later on. And we have an exclusive that we will play later on. A spooky,
okay.
Something like that.
Yep.
Expooklive.
Expooklive, okay. How much time an application needs to start? That's the $1,000,000 question.
That one on that computer, a long time.
Very long time. I'd say that unusually long time. Oh, wow, there we go.
Not unusual for that machine.
Not that much, but oh my God. And now I'm gonna make it freeze because that's what I do with machines that are not mine. I make them freeze.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, you make them cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
Yes, according to some people, freezing electronics around you is which type of quality. So.
Yeah. Which one?
Oh my God, the directory has opened. It only took 45 seconds.
Yeah, it's going to be quick once it loads. For some reason, I have no idea. I probably need to reinstall the whole fucking thing. It's still running Windows 7 and on an old i5. So, yeah. Kind of need an upgrade on that one.
There we go.
I'm just going to take, before you start talking, I'm just going to... Yes. Okay, cool. We have a mute and unmute and all of that. That's good.
Well, that would be fun to do a Halloween show without a mute button.
Hello, win.
Hello, win. Did I say hello, win?
Yeah, it's better than a hello, lose, I guess.
I guess it is. So, yeah. Now something is lined up at least.
Finally.
Finally, it only took minutes. It's a matter of minutes.
Yeah. Well, we're here now.
Yeah, then did you calm down? Everything is fine. Are we ready now to start the show?
Now we're ready. Hello, everyone.
Okay. Should we start this again? Yeah. So, this is the Halloween edition, which means the spooky requests are prioritized tonight. We don't say you only can request spooky songs, but it would be preferred.
Yes, it would.
Yes. I wonder if we will have some kids coming around trick-or-treating dropping eggs to our windows as it happened with you or earlier.
No, not earlier.
Not earlier?
Years ago.
Years ago, yes. Not this year, but
exactly.
It literally happened that some kids were throwing eggs on Slaygon's window because he did not have sweets.
I did not.
Oh my God. Yeah, but in Sweden it's still also relatively newly adopted kind of thing.
A little bit, yeah.
How would you date that, actually?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't date it? Like,
no,
since when
it's
has
ugly.
Become like...
It's ugly, I wouldn't date it.
Oh, right. You don't date ugly people? You want to say?
Not ugly.
Are you body shaming now?
Halloween, yes.
Okay. Anyway.
I can't see anything now. I was looking straight at the fucking lamp. Ew. Sorry.
It's okay.
We will switch that off.
We will.
Ow.
Finally, if someone makes the lights work after this next song, then we might have some more light.
Yeah, that are not like straight in your fucking eyeball.
It wasn't my choice.
I know.
Start spooky.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know how spooky this is. It just looks like a broken studio.
Well,
but it's easy to fix.
Tried.
It's easy to fix. So there we go.
Oh my
Let
God.
there be light.
And the sun started to shine. Oh my God, that's almost inappropriate with this
Almost.
dark mood. Yeah,
Almost.
I'm gonna put this somewhere else.
Yeah, put it not in my face.
No, not in your face. Oh,
yeah.
that's a nice red light though. Okay,
Yeah.
let's leave it that way. We will figure this out. And how should we start this show? Obviously,
Spooky.
with a spooky song. And this is one of our favorites of the latest years. It's Lala and Gyroscope Scaroscope Halloween Mix.
Or
That has been spooky. Right.
it's been spooky.
Yeah, I mean it's still spooky. It didn't stop being spooky. If that would be the question. What? What is it now? What is it now?
Now Lala said yeah, I should simulate occasional lightning in here. Just to kind of switch lights on and off real quick. So
Right.
yeah, they kind of sort of works, but yeah. Now it's it got confused.
Now it's
Yeah.
doing the thing that it always happens with me. Obviously, Slaygon engineered the system of lights here, and then sometimes two lights are connected, and I want to switch off both of them, and I press the button, and only one of them is switched off. And if I press it again, the other one is being switched on, and I never can switch them off with a physical button. So that means needing to log into the application that I do very rarely, because he is the one doing that, and it's very annoying. But
Very.
it's great sometimes. So.
Zigbee, this is a Philips Hue controller that uses Zigbee protocol that is connected to Home Assistant, and then sends the signals over to the lights. And if you're really a bit too quick and switch between the, or if you have multiple light sources switched or switching, toggling on one button, then kind of gets it switches off one of them, and then doesn't have time to switch off the other one, and then when you switch back on, then the other one triggers, and then you get this. So it just toggles back and forth.
It's not annoying at all. It's all
No,
good.
not at all.
Oh my God. And I think I kind of pulled off a little bit of vibes of Kate Pitt look today.
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
Now that I look at it, I never realized that actually, only like slightly before the show. But yeah, I mean, how cool is that?
Yeah. I0 says, what if you long press? That switches all on in my system. Well, I programmed these buttons myself. Long press doesn't do much. I switched off some lamp here. Yeah, I haven't programmed the long press for these, so...
I think the end of this will be that all the lights refuse or stop working, and then we will sit here in a dark studio, which would be very appropriate.
We should be appropriate, yeah.
We should be appropriate?
Is that what you said?
Which would be
which would we?
Never mind.
Oh yeah, this is a towel holder that you stick on the wall, and yes, it does come with the 3M strips on the back, so you could just peel those and smack it on the wall. It's,
we have another one on another wall, and I'm struggling the same way with that too.
And if you take it off, you get a snusdosa, a white one. It's actually quite similar in size and everything, yeah.
Oh wow.
See?
You can definitely use that. It's like you put it on the top and then it will have this little thing there.
Little thing.
Oh
Actually,
God.
We can tone down the lights a little bit in the background. There we go.
All right. How about we play the first request?
We can.
22 minutes after we actually started the show.
Yeah, well things happen.
Kind of. Things happen.
Well, it's actually 18. Started 4 minutes late.
Right. Okay. Well, we're so good with this.
Oh. Kogan Joy says maybe 909 Sadist mix would fit. Yes, please put that in the request list.
Be our guest, please. Slay.radio/request. And you just add it to the list. So we will see everything at the same place because, well, that's why we usually request everyone to add it to the request list. Not because we won't remember. Sometimes some people tend to reach out in chats or whatnot, but one danger of that is that we might not notice it in time, aka me, because I'm not that great with that, not always, during shows.
Could you restart that sentence? I forgot what you said.
I love you too. So, anyway, request list. Slay.radio/request is the safest bet that we will receive your request, and you can do the ! request at the Discord channel, or I think anywhere else really.
Discord, Twitch, and IRC.
Yes, it will trigger, except YouTube. That won't trigger anything, I guess.
No.
What does my t-shirt say? I realized that this is very not good, that I didn't position it well, but...
What happened there?
What happened with the screen?
Why is that not?
Yeah, our tech is haunted today. Oh, anyway, it says death metal, if you must know. So...
that should work better. There we go. No? Oh, there you are.
Well, that doesn't help because...
Well, if you...
There you go. There you go. So, that's what it says. Not death to ponies. That loves to ride ponies, obviously, as well.
That would be fun.
According to the t-shirts. No, that wouldn't be fun. I love ponies. I grew up with ponies, okay? Those were my favorite toys.
I wonder what your mother was doing when she was young. Ooh.
Why? There are just little girls that are doll type of girls, and I was the pony type of girl, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I played with dolls a little bit later. I guess I'm just a late joiner of these things. Whatnot.
Late boomer.
Late boomer, yeah. Yeah, sure. My mom was a little bit desperate when she realized, like I was like 3, 4, I don't know, years old, that I'm much more interested in cars than in dolls. And I was pissed when my brother got like a firefighter car. And I got a doll from someone who visited us. Yes, that actually happened. But, well, after a while, I also played with dolls a little bit, but I definitely preferred ponies if I would have a choice. So,
She
all
still
about
has
that.
some ponies.
Yeah, I still have my ponies. Yeah, at some point, I would like to sell them maybe to a place that will appreciate them, but I still didn't get as far. Like, you know, you need to release them emotionally. So,
Release them into the wild.
indeed. But any ponies that heard death metal would die, Ziona, says Pete. No, your ponies would die. My ponies love death metal.
Is that so?
Yes, not all ponies hate death metal. And in fact, oh my god, I could go into stories right now, but then we cannot play requests. So
Let's start with the request.
let's start with
Then
that.
get to the stories.
We will get back there, I promise. But now, Max Levine's request is Instant Remedy, Pinball Dreams, Nightmare, a great Amiga remix.
Foodly dum.
Dang. Dang. Dang.
Oh, dang.
Not a dang anymore.
Maybe we can switch off the reverb now.
Yeah. Unless you want to listen to all the songs with reverb.
No, it's not the songs. It's just our microphones.
Ah, okay. Unless you want to listen to us the whole time with reverb.
I hope it's just the microphone. I'm pretty certain it's just the microphones.
Maybe your phone remained on and
No.
now we are echoing.
No. We had this little button right there. That's
Uh-huh.
echo.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Excellent.
Oh.
I don't have that little button on my end.
No,
So-
because it's right down here.
Yes. I can see that it's outside my screen, so
Yeah.
can't really do much with that, can
But you
I?
have the Halloween promo thing there.
Do I? Oh.
Oh.
And what does it do?
It does this.
That is so cool. And you only did this scene for today.
Yes. It's actually still rendering upstairs.
And it seems like I0 is reading minds tonight, because just when we were about to start to play this request, he added it to the request list.
Nice.
So, I guess a second request then for you, I0, because this was yours as well. I just didn't know that at the time.
Oh, the instant remedy one.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, exactly. Exactly before we started to play, and I didn't notice that. So,
Oh, that's nice.
well, it happens. It happens sometimes. Coincidences? I don't think so. What is your best Halloween memory of your life? I never have been trick-or-treating, I gotta tell you guys. I never have been.
Me
doing that.
either.
No?
No.
So our generations were not doing this thing yet.
There was trick-or-treating, but I never was one of them.
Okay, so you were staying at home as a good nerd bookworm.
Well, not so much a bookworm, more of a manual nerd.
Manual nerd.
Yes, instead of an automatic nerd.
That sounds like you were going through user manuals
Yes.
instead.
I was.
Wow.
Programming books and user manuals.
Well, programming books I understand, but user manuals continuously? That doesn't sound like fun for me, at least.
Kind of depends on what kind of manual it is.
Yeah. Didn't you say that you like to figure things out on your own without the user manual?
Yeah, but this is when I was young, you know. I didn't really have any knowledge of computers, as it were. So, there we go. Lala says, I didn't realize Halloween has been a thing in Sweden for that long too. Yeah, but it wasn't really widespread. It was just started, I think, somewhere in the 80s, like mid to late 80s or something like that.
Then it started to be popular?
No, kind of started.
Started.
Yes.
Okay. And then
I don't remember anything from earlier than that, like when I was really young. Don't remember any of it, but certainly from like when I was like mid-teens-ish.
Okay. Well, yeah, I understand that when you were getting into the teen age, then you were more interested in other things than trick-or-treating. But
Yes, like mopeds and computers and guitars.
Oh. You said you had a girlfriend.
I
as
did.
well.
She lived 2 houses away,
Very convenient.
and the other one lived like on the next street over.
Oh my God, were you always so lazy?
Yeah.
Okay. Unbelievable. But
It could be ours to go cross village for a girl, you know.
no, why would it be worth it? Obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Manuals are much more interesting.
Oh yeah.
All right. All right. So, what's our next request on the agenda? We got one that is a spooky forbidden forest, not specifying which one, but we chose one that would be for Lawrence and
Of Arabia? Wow. It's a movie
I thought so, but
from like the
Can't
50s or something.
can't really join in on that one though because I never saw it. So
Don't need to see it.
sorry. No.
Have you seen The Exorcist?
Yes.
Oh, you have. Okay. Even if you hadn't, you would still know that it's a movie.
Yes.
You don't need to know what the movie is
Yes.
about, even.
Yes. Yes. Of course. Anyway, Lawrence wants to hear a spooky forbidden forest, and we chose Martin Dodd and Purgatory mix of Forbidden Forest.
fully dum.
Not quite, but almost.
Yeah, it was definitely a fully dum kind of a track.
Fully boom.
Fully boom.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, indeed. So Martin Dodd and Forbidden Forest, Purgatory, Meeks.
Meeks?
Meeks.
The Meeks shall
The
inherit
Meeks.
the earth.
Yes, and people are talking about the origins and trick-or-treating and whatnot. And there were, like, at this time of the year, of course, you always hear the whiners who are like, yes, but Halloween is not really a, I don't know, Swedish/Polish/Hungarian ritual. This is coming from wherever, and we are celebrating rather All Saints' Day and whatnot. And, you know, all these things, they come up from year to year. I think this year I have been reading one of the scariest kind of ideas where the whole thing came from and what's up with those pumpkins. But I did not verify these, and I have a feeling that might be like one side of the story that has many. So we will dig into that probably later. But well, officially, Halloween's origins date back to the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, or Samhain. Samhain? How about
Isn't it pronounced Celtic? I think.
Celtic? Maybe Celtic.
I think.
Yes, okay. I never knew actually in English if it's Celtic or Celtic, but we have very appropriate people around us to help with that.
Yeah, but the football team or whatever in America, they're called the Celtics, I think.
Yeah, so Pete, Lala, others, please, who are around and are close to native English speakers, verify if it's Celtic or Celtic. That would be very helpful for us to learn as well. Thank you. So, Samhain, that's kind of a weird way of writing Samhain, but okay. The Celts who lived 2000 years ago, mostly in the area that is now Ireland, the United Kingdom and northern France, celebrated their New Year on the 1st of November. This day marked the end of summer. End of summer, it's quite cold already, I don't understand this. And the harvest and the beginning of the dark cold winter, a time of the year that was often associated with human death. Celts believed that on the night before the New Year, the boundary between the worlds of the living and the dead became blurred. On the night of 31st of October, they celebrated Samhain, the festival, kind of, when it was believed that the ghosts...
It was so windy.
Samhain. They were not sowing. Yeah, okay. When it was believed that the ghosts of the dead returned to Earth. In addition to causing trouble and damaging crops, Celts thought that the presence of the overworldly spirits made it easier for the druids or Celtic priests to make predictions about the future. For a people entirely dependent on the volatile natural world, these prophecies were an important source of comfort during the long, dark winter. To commemorate the event, druids built huge sacred bonfires where people gathered to burn crops.
Bonfires? Oh my god.
Bonfires.
That sounds horrible.
Bonfires?
Yes.
Okay, where people gathered to burn crops and animals as sacrifices to the Celtic deities. During the celebration, the Celts wore costumes, typically consisting of animal heads and skins, and attempted to tell each other's fortunes. When the celebration was over, they relit their hearth fires, which they had extinguished earlier that evening from the sacred bonfire to help protect them during the coming winter. Wow. So, that's one of those stories.
Yeah,
And
and
then-
Nordog has a better variant of the bonfire.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so Lala from the US confirms that Celtic is Celtic and Celts are Celts in phonetic Hungarian. Thank you so much, Lala. You are my biggest help here, obviously. And but then there is no other nations that pronounce it Celtic, like Pete. Where are you when you are needed?
Like I said, I think the football team in America is called the Celtics or something.
Okay, weird.
Yeah.
We will never get to one conclusion with these things, I'm afraid.
Yeah, not that I care that much. Even though I'm wearing the hat, but it's a proper hat.
Very proper with all that Guinness. They should pay us for that.
Yeah. Come on, Guinness.
Yeah, exactly.
Send us a pallet.
So, don't you want to be an influencer? There you go.
Oh yeah, perfect. Beer and coffee. That would be nice.
Yeah, that works. Anyway, yeah, exactly. This is why I like Guinness, because it tastes a little bit like coffee. So that's
true.
fine. It doesn't taste that much like a beer. And that helps, for me at least. Kogan Joy requested another spooky request. The 909 Sadist and Cauldron 2 Beast and Mix. You already started playing it.
Yeah.
Slaygon starts to play it before I do.
Yeah, it just started in my head. I can't help it.
Oh, well.
Still a good track.
Yes.
Love it.
is. Yeah, totally.
Lovely.
Lovely love.
Lovely.
So I'm so disappointed that you never went to trick or treat, because I would love to hear how it is, but I guess I will never learn it from you.
No.
I'm almost exactly as disappointed as my friend was when I told her that I never tasted surströmming yet. She really wanted to know, like from first hand, how it tastes, but I said that unfortunately my boyfriend is not really into.
If she wants to know firsthand, then she needs to try it herself.
Yes, but
if you tell her, then it would be second hand.
But okay. I guess she first wanted to verify if she even would try it herself.
Well, I don't know. Why wouldn't you? It's
Currently she is pregnant, so probably this is not the right time. But any other time, yeah, I guess.
I think it's fine.
That would
I don't
work.
think there's any kind of guidelines for pregnant women with fermented fish.
No,
Don't think so, at least.
No,
I don't know.
but in general, well,
fish
especially
in general,
raw fish, but also
yeah,
nowadays,
fermented fish is anything but raw. It's as far from raw that you can get.
Yet the heavy metal content is not really getting.
Sure.
It's not getting rid of the heavy metals, and since the current recommended amount is max.
I see. Second-hand surströmming sounds delicious.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah,
Oh.
I know some things about second-hand, about surströmming, however.
Yeah.
Yes, and Lala said he went trick-or-treating with his kids many times. I actually didn't know. I thought, first of all, my preconception is that kids are teaming up and they go on their own. But I realized that, of course, when they are like very young, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old, probably you don't want to let them to go on their own, even if they are in a group. So someone needs to supervise them. When was the first time, Lala, when you let them go like by themselves? Like, how old were they?
Kind of depends on where you live, I think.
Yeah, of course, the area as well. I guess it depends. Oh no, we are doing it the alien thing. We just have seen the new Alien, and I barely remember
Romulus.
The old one. Yeah, Romulus.
Speaking of trying new things, I may have told you I made some chili flakes and whatnot. I made tea of California Reaper chili flakes. It was delicious, and sinuses cleared.
And my coffee grinder still was grinding coffee with a chili aftertaste.
Your coffee grinder?
Well, technically, I was the only one using it.
I was the one who bought it for us.
Well, you technically bought it for me because you never used it before.
No, I have used it plenty. When we do the coffee and the thingy, and that's when we bought it.
I almost forgot about that there were times when you did coffee like that. Okay. Well, that's fun, isn't it? Oh, and there's a little bit of action in the Aspiring Remixers channel on Discord. If you want to join us on Discord, you can do that by going to slay.radio/discord, and you will get to the invite page. But the Blode has been trying his hand on creating a SID for the first time ever, and he tried doing some things in Goat Tracker and realized that, oh yeah, there's quite a few things and settings and whatnot. I would suggest you download some example tracks and look at how they have done some stuff in there to get you started. Just experimenting, sure, you can get there that way too, but that'll take you a fair bit of time. Sounds good. Lala has reacted to the question. In most towns here, adults have to accompany kids under 16 years when going trick-or-treating. By the time they get 16, they are more interested in going to costume parties with their buddies, obviously. Anyway, rather than going door to door. Yeah, understandable. Is it the same here?
No.
You had a son. You
Yeah.
should know this.
I should know irrelevant things just because I had a kid.
Well, I guess he maybe went
I don't know
trick-or-treating at some point.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about Jesus either. it's like...
Okay, and what do you know?
Huh?
What do you know then?
Well, now I know more, but back then, if he had questions about Jesus, I wouldn't have been able to answer because irrelevant.
Uh-huh. Okay. But I guess he went for trick-or-treat as well sometimes.
Yeah,
with
but we separated when he was like 4, his mother and I mean. So most of the times he went in the apartment complex where his mother lived.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we didn't really have very trick-or-treaty friendly kind of neighborhood where I lived. Because there's like code doors or locked doors that you need a code for, so you couldn't really get to the doors.
Yeah,
so it's like you can go up and down the stairs in your own hallway or the staircase. That would be, I don't know,
and then
eight doors and that's it. And
ring like 8 apartments and then you are done. Okay,
exactly.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, that's less interesting indeed.
No, I'm just saying, reading Lala there. It's simple. Jesus is the one who rose from his grave in Easter to haunt us all on Halloween. There, now you know. Thanks. That's helpful.
Where did he write this?
Well, on the
yeah,
channel.
now. Oh my God, my Discord is barely updating itself sometimes.
Oh no! Yeah, why are you using the application if you still are?
I still am because I don't know.
You really do not need it. It's just a resource hog.
Probably.
Just use the web page. It's much less resource hungry.
I guess it is. I don't know.
I've found only one time when it's actually useful. It's when you want to broadcast instead of doing a video conference, but you want to broadcast like this show, for instance.
Right.
Then you would need the application, but that's about it.
Okay. Well, sooner or later I will get there.
Yeah, it's easy. Open tab, type in discord.com. There we go.
I'm logged in from some other machine, but not from
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know, but
You have Bitwarden, don't you?
Yeah. It doesn't matter. Anyway. Right now, after the lots of spooky requests, we take a little break from the spooky requests.
Yeah.
Not that much.
Can we play the exclusive first, maybe?
That we can do as well. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. We can definitely do that.
I just realized it's 9 o'clock and we have an exclusive to play.
Okay, then let's start with the exclusive.
Yeah, let's.
Tell us more about the exclusive.
Okay, the extent of my knowledge is it's an exclusive.
That's it? Or that you know about the song?
Nah, it's from Eivind Sommersten, and it's of Cauldron. It's a remix of Cauldron. And that's kind of the information we have.
Okay.
It's in the RKO queue currently. He was hoping it would be published before the show, but he sent me a preview of it now anyways.
Well, in that case, this is the very first place where you can hear it, and we absolutely don't mind. So.
Yes, so that's what an exclusive in general is. So here we go. Here's Eivind Sommersten with Baylis's Cauldron.
Mm-hmm. That
Tune.
is amazing and also very relevant for tonight.
Very relevant. He did say, "Hi Slaygon, speaking of horror, referring to the 3-month-old conversation above, I made a Halloween-themed remix and was planning to have it released on Qued in time for your show today, but it seems Jan is on vacation or something." Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, and he remembered. That's the amazing thing.
Yeah.
Like
He probably wrote
3
it down somewhere. He's very organized.
Yeah, I heard he is good with project management. We should learn from him, definitely.
We definitely should. And Lala posts a big graphic saying, "Lala approved." Like a rubber stamped from Lala. I agree. Very, very nice.
Very approved.
Or very approved.
I agree as well.
Yeah, and some sort of seed creation tool thingy discussion erupted there off of the aspiring remixers mentioned earlier. And Danko joined us on there and said, "There are a lot of C64 music editors that can read MIDI inputs, including Go Tracker 2. I just don't think it works well enough and enter the notes the regular way still. But what do I know about that stuff anyway?"
What do you know? Right. Right.
Uh-huh.
We know Danko strongly recommends Go Tracker, so at some point need to get there as well.
Yeah, still want to have that little kind of face-to-face walkthrough thingy with Elman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's, I don't know, some sort of weird goat tracker wizard.
And say hi to Anakin and Paragon. They are watching you. Hi.
Hello Anakin, hello Paragon.
Hello both of you. How are you
Hoppas ni
doing?
har det bra.
Ja, på svenska. Okay. And I gotta say that this open window is a bit spooky.
It is a bit spooky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you did
adds
it
to
on
the
purpose.
atmosphere, but at least it keeps the temperature down.
Also, random moments, the thing starts to move. So, yeah.
Spooky.
Appropriate, I guess. Just today, we should rename it to Ghost Tracker. Right, right.
Ghost pepper tracker.
Also, I guess that in the ancient traditions, they were like sacrificing animals, and goats were probably a primary animal to sacrifice.
Just don't sacrifice goat tracker.
No, we won't sacrifice Goat Tracker. Shut up, curtains.
Shut up, curtains.
And do you know the origins of carving jack-o'-lanterns?
I do not know.
Okay, the tradition of carving jack-o'-lanterns originated in Ireland using turnips instead of pumpkins. It is allegedly based on a legend about a man named Stingy Jack. Yeah, let me know please when you change cam view so I can actually see that.
You see it once
Now
you look up.
See the, well, I try to look up sometimes.
It's a bit disruptive if I go, "I'm changing camera now." The camera is on me now. Now it's on both of us.
Hashtag professional broadcasters. Anyway, here we go again. Stingy Jack, who repeatedly trapped the devil and only let him go on the condition that Jack would never go to hell. But when Jack died, he learned that heaven did not want his soul either. Bummer. So he was forced to wander the earth as a ghost for eternity. The devil gave Jack a burning lump of coal in a carved-out turnip to light his way. Locals eventually began carving scary faces into their own turnips to frighten away evil spirits. So it's all about frightening away evil spirits, it seems like. I also heard another idea that was apparently people went from home to home in the ancient times. This is the idea of this being an evil tradition and all of that, because they were threatening families that they need to sacrifice someone, a family member, like a beautiful girl or a kid maybe.
Their family member, the goat.
Or an animal, I don't know. They might have animals too. And if they
Sarah, the animal.
if they didn't give anything to these people, then they were cursing the house and they were drawing signs on it. And if they gave the sacrifice, then these people put down a lantern in front of the house that was actually lighting and showing the evil spirits or whatnot and Satan to avoid that house. So the lantern was good apparently for that too, but this is the same like scaring away the evil spirits kind of idea there. But this is one of those things why some people think that this is a Satanist kind of thing. And again, this is probably one side of the many ideas that is surrounding this whole tradition. But, you know.
You know. And Nord Dog says, is there a lighted lamp on top of the active camera? What do you think we are? Some sort of professionals? No, there is no lights.
Actually, I found some interesting things about the trick-or-treating stuff as well. There is much debate around the origins of trick-or-treating, and actually the trick-or-treating was part of this previous example that I told you, because these people that wanted the sacrifice of the families also said trick-or-treat, apparently. So much debate around the origins of trick-or-treating, but generally there are three theories. The first theory suggests that during this festival, the ancient Celtic festival, people would leave food out to appease the spirits traveling the earth at night. Over time, people began to dress as these unearthly beings in exchange for similar offerings of food and drink. The second theory speculates that the candy bone stems from the Scottish practice of guising, which is a secular version of souling. During the Middle Ages, generally children and poor adults would collect food and money from local homes in return for prayers the dead on All Souls' Day. Guisers dropped the prayers in favor of non-religious practices with the inclusion of songs, jokes, and other tricks. A third theory argues that modern American trick-or-treating stems from bell-snickling, whatever that is.
Okay.
A German-American Christmas tradition where children would dress in costume and then call on their neighbors to see if the adults could guess their identities of the disguised. In one version of the practice, the children were rewarded with food or other treats, if no one could identify them. So that's also one of those things. But apparently these things don't mention this very evil people who wanted human sacrifice. So I do not know where this comes from.
Usually these sort of things are kind of an amalgamation of various traditions and whatnot. So it's not just a one thing, kind of like Santa Claus.
Yeah.
It's not just one source, it's kind of several
sources, and then let's confuse all the people, because why would we have just one idea or source?
It's not really confusing, it's just that you have to care. That's
well, honestly, that post I have read recently about this whole human sacrifice thing, that was disturbing. So and then of course in the end of the post this typical stuff added that this is how you should think of celebrating Halloween, and the Satanists think that this is their biggest celebration and all of that. Okay.
Sure. But
I mean,
I don't know. If I had to follow someone, I would probably follow Satan rather than God. Just read the Bible. Who does all the fucking bad things in there? God. There we go.
I told you, this is like a very confusing thing to say. because
Not very. Just read the Bible.
yeah, I know, but most of the people's brains are not identifying these things like that, so it's not. You know, if like a true believer comes here now and hears this, you saying that, they would think you are a bad person.
Well, then they should probably read their Bible better.
And this opens all the religious discussions that we didn't want for today. But anyway, we are going away from the scary requests for a little while. Just for a little while, not that long actually, because it's gonna be one song and
That's
then
what
we
she
carry
said.
on. Yeah, I'm like 2 sentences away.
No, not that long, you
One
said.
sentence away. Yeah, not that long. Okay. FS wanted to hear Mind in a Box and 8-Bit, and I would say that this is the most
8-bit.
cheerful song that we played tonight so far. So, well, we will play because we will play it.
Is that so?
Yeah, I guess. Tape it. That's it.
And Pete says, "Oh, do come on, Slaygon and Ziona. The whole religious rivalry is just my imaginary friend is better than your imaginary friend." Indeed. I like my imaginary friends.
You like your imaginary friends?
Yes.
All of them? You have several.
Well, some of them.
Some of them.
Some of them are assholes.
Oh, okay. So, you like to have asshole friends around you?
No, I don't like
No.
to. And they're not around me, they're in my head.
Okay, now it's really getting really windy there.
Yeah. Good.
Not that I'm afraid or anything, but it just creates that noise.
Yeah. Sounds a little bit creepy with the tape dragging across the wood.
Yes,
It
you
sounds
did that on purpose, did
Yeah.
you?
a
Obviously.
little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Imagine that some kids find our house and then they come down here looking for the entrance and then they throw in some egg into the studio because they don't find us.
Well, I hear them. Throw in that window. Oh, fuck, there's no window.
Yeah. No. Or yeah, even better, no window. Egg lands straight on the tractor or
No, it would go straight on the camera.
on the, well, that would be something too, yeah. Yeah.
Egged. Live on video.
But seriously, you need to share this story. How exactly was this egg story? Because it just sounded so funny to me. So,
Well, when they egged the house.
yes.
Oh, they just came around, rang the doorbell. I was having a shit. Didn't get to the door. Once I got to the door, I hear the kind of a on the window in the living room. They had walked past the house and egged the window. So, yeah.
Uh-huh. So you didn't even talk with them.
No,
They just egged your window.
yeah.
That's rude.
That's kind of how it works, I guess.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Like, is this
If
a very
they get
common
if they
thing?
get no candy, then yeah, I guess that is how it works. I don't know the exact rules. Like I said, it's I don't know.
Is it like this in the US, Lala? Just please let me know. Because we all know that this is the biggest thing in the US. And in fact, yesterday I had a Halloween-themed fika with my colleagues, which is a coffee break. In case anyone wouldn't know, the Swedish coffee break fika, with all the nice amount of what.
FSS and Slaygon shouted, "Shit or treat!"
Oh my god! Yes, that works. Anyway, Halloween-themed fika, and we also had a Halloween-related quiz with nice things in there, and of course they were asking about the origins, if we know where exactly it comes from. There were like several answers there, and there were people who definitely believed it comes from the US because US is so big on that, and yet of course it's Ireland, as we know. It's a kind of a weird thing that it became so popular in the US and not in the
Not
UK
really.
first.
Not really. Whatever they do big.
Yeah, okay.
If they choose to do something, they don't do kind of a
Yeah.
little bit.
Dramatic.
Yeah, it's like, we're not going to send a couple of soldiers to that country. We're going to take over the fucking country. There we go.
Okay, well,
We're not going to celebrate just a little bit. No, we're going to close down the country and celebrate massively.
uh-huh.
That's how we do it in the US.
Yeah, okay.
All or nothing.
I see. That explains everything. Ah, right. Some music, shall we? Some more music.
We shall.
We shall.
Hej Kjell, om du tittar. Breding.
Oh,
He's running one of the Amiga forums.
nice. Yeah. yes, we know.
Army GBG, I think. As in Amiga Gothenburg.
That's really nice. And Halloween wants to hear.
Halalween.
Halloween.
It's the halal wiener.
Halloween. Johan Andersson and Ghosts and Goblins Spooky Shuffle Mix. Almost.
Yeah, almost.
Almost found a song that has a fiddly dum.
Fiddly dum.
Finally. Yeah, nice one.
Yeah.
Nice one. And how amazing it is that last week we have played quite a number of spooky remixes, and we don't really repeat ourselves, and there's still enough amount of spooky remixes for tonight. It's
That's
just
very
great.
nice.
Yeah.
Plus, I created a new one.
Yes.
Well,
Slaygon.
sort of.
Slaygon is in progress with the new one.
Yeah, it's been very quick progress. It's been 9 years. 9 years since I started this. But I only did like a quick threw together some instruments and whatnot. I think a bunch of the MIDI comes from Chris Abbott from the 8-Bit Symphony stuff. Like the very, very early stages of the tracks. And I started on it, and I was supposed to do it for Cinematic 64. It never got to where I wanted it to be, like a gnarly, big, pompous kind of a thing. If you want to know what I'm talking about, go to cinematic64.com and find out. There's more over there. Or RKO. But anyway, it didn't fit, so I kind of stopped working on it. I only spent a couple of hours on it then, and then last night spent a couple more, and it's kind of, I hear an idea in there, so it's kind of getting there, I think, maybe. So I'll let the audience kind of decide if I should continue on it or not.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
That's interesting. So it will be all in the audience hands if you should continue with it.
Yes.
I like that. Then why don't we listen to that?
So it's either that or the scrap heap, or I'll send it to someone else who can actually make something out of it. It's far from kind of sorted with. There's some issues with timing and mixing and all of that shit. So just ignore all of that and try to listen to the mood I'm going for. I'm kind of. I thought what's his face again? Danny Elfman-ish. I thought would be kind of a thing to go for, but it's not quite there, and yeah, definitely didn't fit the Cinematic 64 album's theme, so to speak. But here it is anyway. So have a listen with your ears. footily dum 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 footily dum 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 footily dum 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 dum.
So, Slaygon and Forbidden Forest, work in progress.
Definitely yes, work in progress.
Yes, when can we expect anything?
Well, once the people have spoken, Funky Data says really like the base idea, a bit chaotic now and then, overburdened. Yeah, haven't done any cleanup or anything. I thought, try to kind of find the mood first. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll see.
Okay. Nice. And
Nardog says, yeah, I don't think I would want to walk through a darkened forest with this playing. Very good. Yeah.
the bloat said, to be honest, I was impressed with the piece. It didn't sound like a throwaway, like it was billed as.
Not really I guess. Well, it would be a throwaway if I don't continue on it, obviously. It's been sitting on there for like 9 years and yeah. I don't know. If there's like enough of Danny Elfman-y things you can pull out of it, I guess it would be worth continuing. So.
And do you know what Danko reacted to with this? He needs to start kind of now within a few days.
Get recording sessions, blah blah blah.
Coming up in 3 weeks in Canada, so time zone and all.
I think he's tagging the Slay Radio relay bot between Twitch and whatnot. I think he's talking to Pete.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that part of the relaying or bridging is a bit confusing when it comes to the platforms.
Yeah.
Because it looked like he reacted to you, but he didn't. Das is correct.
Yes. Cool. Awesome.
And Berlusconi liked the little Glockens. This is exactly what I said as well.
Yeah,
so.
That's kind of, I don't know. I think that is what kind of makes it Danny Elfman-y, I think. It kind of gives that little playfulness to it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it definitely works. Is Slay Radio bot Slaygon or Ziona? It's actually none of us.
Yeah,
it's Slay Radio bot.
Yeah, it's a bot that sits between Twitch, IRC, and Discord and relays the messages between them.
Yeah, just the channel.
No, it's not.
Not
the channel.
But
it's the bot.
As per se, yes.
Yes.
Wow. Lots of promise in that work in progress arrangement. Maybe need some bass instruments added to the main hook part, says Pete.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Like when I started working on it again last night, I heard a lot of things. I should add that, and I should add that, and that sort of thing. But it was getting late. It was like 1 in the middle of the night, so had to kind of go to bed. So yeah. I thought at least I can render something out and play it tomorrow. So I did.
So the verdict is
no excess. It feels to me heavy syncopation on this cello nose would make it very waltzy sounding. Yeah.
I would say complete it if you feel inspired and motivated to carry on, said Blood.
Yeah, that's the thing. I very rarely, when I do any sort of music, I very rarely go into detail, like fixed timing and all the instrumentation and build like from the full intro, full first section and that sort of thing. I kind of build one piece here, one piece there, and try to kind of build a mood. I guess.
Danko added, Slaygon can hear all the issues he need to address. That is not the problem. The problem is he can never find them in all the hidden subfolders in his DAW, allegedly.
That is very, very true.
Oh, well, he knows you for quite some time, does he?
Yeah, he's basing that on a true story. When I asked him to master the what was the track again? I can't remember now. Jesus. I guess my latest release, maybe. What was it called again? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Perpetual Motion. There we go. The one I released at Arok.
Yeah.
He mastered it, and then I sent him the track, and here you go. And he said, "Oh fuck, what did you do there?" "Oh yeah, sorry, forgot this button over here, and oh, forgot to remove this one over here." And yeah. Blode says, so tunes are based on feel, not like bang out a tune. Well, to me they are. I guess everyone works differently.
Yeah, I guess.
C64 Glenn, scary Halloween thought. What if there was a skeleton inside you right now?
That might very well be.
Yeah, that is a scary thought. Oh my goodness.
My goodness. And we have some request from Proton
Oh, yes.
that you might have lined up.
I did indeed line it up.
And it's a very appropriate request. That is a Sid request, the first one for tonight.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. And we won't play 16 minutes of it.
No.
So if anyone guesses by this point which one it is, then you might be correct. From the
16 minutes. Which Sid is it?
Which Sid? Yeah, exactly.
Lala will have an answer shortly.
Yes, he will just nail it like first second he will know.
Oh, he might think it's 17.
Oh, he might think it's 17.
Yeah.
Aha. Okay, why?
No excess says Batman? No. Because it's
Not a bad
16 minutes 42 seconds.
Aha, okay. So who will be the first to guess this one, actually?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Is there a database you can search for,
Length?
Sid tunes longer than? Oh, C64 Glenn is typing. I think he might actually know too.
Yes. Yes. What's your guess?
A hand, a skeleton hand.
Okay, well.
Anyway, I think the first...
Lala, he's typing. Don't do anything.
I think everyone...
He
there
got
we
it,
go.
and
Yeah.
he gets it. And of course he will get it. Of course he will. So yes, it's Knucklebusters, and we will play some first minutes of it for Proton.
A few minutes of it.
By Rob Hubbard, obviously, if anyone wouldn't know. But
Hob Rubbard.
Hob Hubbard. Okay, I did not see that coming when you said you're opening the mics. But
Oh wait, this part is one of my favorites. If it wouldn't do the buffering bit, god damn it, I forgot to change the buffer size. And also forgot to restart the bloody browser, probably eating all the memory. Anyway, there you go. I'm gonna leave it in the background there. So yeah, excellent track. To be honest, it wasn't my favorite, and when Chris Abbott, that is, suggested I would do a remix of that for the cinematic album, I just listened to it and went, no.
I don't understand. I think it's a genius track, and
Yeah, but almost 17 minutes.
yeah, you don't need to use all the 17 minutes to make a remix.
I did not.
Yeah, I know. So making a remix doesn't mean that you need to have 17 minutes, but as Pete added, Tomsk wrote a full 17-minute remix of this back in 2000 on a PlayStation 1.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that takes some dedication
Oh yeah,
and patience and endurance,
And
as he
it-
said.
and
yeah.
it's a good remix too.
Yeah. So, and C64 Glenn said, I think this might be my favorite SID ever, or at least for the next 5 minutes. But I was wondering about the same while listening, how genius this SID is. Like it's just pure gold. And I'm telling this like, it's also not my typical favorite of like emotional favorite, as something that I vibe with very strongly, but it's such a genius piece.
Yeah, and
I just love it.
It was doing things that wasn't really common to do back in the day. So yeah, from '86, there weren't very many SIDs you heard that were like this.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's even if you don't have like musicians' ears or anything, you can identify.
The
Some-
buffering, yes.
Well, I don't know about that, but no. But it just that case just reminds me of hearing Satellite One first, the module, and Starshine, Purple Motion, and it just blew my mind. And I did not know much about music making at that time. I was just about to get into it, but I heard that this is something very well put together. Like that you could hear even when you are 13 years old. That this is something exceptional. And then, well, after that I started to learn about all these people. Purple Motion. Oh yeah, right, I get it.
Yeah, on my first cassette I did recordings on from the SID. One Rob Hubbard track was on there. No, actually both of the sanctioned tunes were on there. So yeah, the first sanctioned tune, best sounding violin on the 64 ever, I think. It just blew my mind when I heard it. Also, that was for funky data.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Vibratos at the beginning are great, but when the low bass hits first time, I was so sore, said Proton. So yeah.
Yeah.
Knucklebuster's intro is over. Now we are getting to the first verse and we are halfway in. Oh well. And still we have so many requests for tonight, people. I just don't know. I will start to panic. It's like we are slowly entering the last hour and we still have so great requests here.
Yeah, so let's get to it.
I guess let's get to it, indeed. Bolo wants to hear Rhino Fan and...
Rhine offhand?
Offhand.
That was a bit of an offhand comment.
He offs a hand to someone. Anyway, Rhino.
Rhine owes a hand. Rhino owes a hand.
Rhino's a hand, indeed. So, Rhino and...
hold on, I just need to find, where is it? Where is it? There you are.
Which tab of the... okay.
Yeah. No, not these. Those are the wrong ones.
Oh God, we don't have that much time.
I know. Sorry. Sorry. Let's just do this then.
Slay Radio.
Oh, I thought he was going to say, my name is...
No. So you can look for this later on. Seriously, some bats will fly in here in the studio. Beautiful rain. So Beautiful Rain will be the next one with Cauldron 2 live at church. At the church. Why am I not able to play the thing?
It's probably going to play soon.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Oh my God, I made the tractor machine froze again.
You made the tractor machine froze?
I don't know. Tractor is frozen.
Click the back button or whatever.
The back button?
Back button. This one.
Yeah, it really doesn't help because it's at the start of the song.
Yeah, I know. But does this work?
No. It got frozen.
Cool.
Oh
that
my
is,
God.
awesome.
Okay. Well, do you have any music player at hand?
I'm just gonna kill that for a moment.
No, we need to wait 3 more minutes until we can play the next track.
Oh,
Yay.
yes, this machine is borked.
Yes, let's get back.
Borked.
Let's get us back to the
Borked.
camera. And this is also borked because I cannot return to the view.
No, because you press this one. This is to choose the camera. But this is to set the scene.
Okay. And now it will
Oh.
only take 10 minutes to play the next song. It's
Oh.
okay, it's fine.
Oh, here we are. These.
Hi, my name is Rijn Houwman, and you're about to listen to one of my tracks from Galway Remixed on Slay Radio.
No, you're not.
Too soon. Too soon for that. You still need to wait 3 more minutes until we
Oh.
can fire up that track.
Oh, there's a general.
You're listening to Slay Radio.
Yes, you are.
No one knows about that information
that's
anyway.
Surprise thing. Oh, yeah, there might be a background buzz. Do I have the... let's do this.
Uh-huh. Okay, you killed it.
No, I started it.
Oh, the buzz?
No, the machine. When the
Right.
machine is off, there's a bit of a buzz going on.
Okay. Well, it would be a perfect ending of the evening when a little bat would fly in here in the studio
Yeah, that
throughout
would be excellent.
Yes, there was there
Then we
were
can
some.
make some bat soup.
Oh my God! Have you seen how cute those creatures are?
Yes,
Would
I
you
have.
have a heart to do
We-
anything like that?
We actually had a bat that lived in our bathroom when we lived in a flat on the second or second floor.
Oh.
We had the window open all through the summer, so a bat had kind of found its way into the bathroom. So we had these clothing lines that were hanging above the bath tub. So we kind of wondered where there was the clothing line was kind of bent every now and then. We just wonder how does that even happen? And then one night went in there and well, there was a fucking bat hanging there. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, little cutie.
Yes, yes.
Bat room, yes. Yes.
Bathroom. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually.
Yeah.
Never would think.
Oh, I have to scroll back and watch the video later on that C64 Glenn posted.
Oh, a bat eating a banana.
Hold
Oh.
on. I'm going to open it right now here. Let's all watch it.
So,
Hold on. Why is it not doing the right thing here?
Nothing is doing the right
No,
thing
nothing
tonight.
is really
Nothing.
doing the right thing here.
Yeah.
So-
Mr.
Put it on
Batsler and I
screen.
just
Yeah.
come back from a rescue. We picked up Mr. Forrest here.
Oh, nom 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 nom.
So,
It's like a tiny dog.
Colin. Colin found him low in his grevilleas this morning. So I think what's happened is that
Yeah.
he may have
We don't need the sound on there. He's cranky.
Oh my God.
So cute.
Now I want to feed a bat. Can I?
Sure.
Oh. Anyway, it seems like Tractor is ready to fire. It's fired up now.
Woohoo!
So,
So am I. Play a track.
Okay.
Fired up for a track.
Cauldron 2 live at the church by Ryan.
Foodly-doo-doo-dum.
Rhine and Cauldron 2 live at the
Wine.
church. Rhine.
Oh, Rhein.
Hein.
Rhein.
Hein of hand.
Hein of hand.
Yeah, Hein is his German brother or something, I
Yes.
guess. I like how he describes himself as pianist, film composer, and multi-instrumentalist.
That he most certainly is.
Yes, but I don't really know how many multi-instrumentalist people are out there in the world that are like really doing it on such a pro level as he does. So that's such a nice way of naming this.
There's quite a few, but he's the most dear to me.
I wouldn't have
Hi, Ryan.
guessed. Who would have guessed?
And apparently, when Danko worked on the Killzone Shadowfall at Guerrilla Games, they recorded a lot of the in-game music at Ryan's church.
That sounds like you must have paid loads for him.
Well, that's
Or
why
not.
he has the church. He rents
Yeah,
it out
he rents
to
it,
bands and whatever. Yeah, it's a full-on production location, essentially.
Yeah, I would love to be there at some point. Like, we really need to go there
Yes,
to
we
visit
really
him,
need.
and I really want to see that church.
Yeah, he said, well, you're welcome over whenever. So we just need to synchronize that he's actually there and not in Paris.
Yeah, that's hard, I think, nowadays.
Yeah, he's quite busy these days.
And Pete added, how many instruments does somebody need to be played to be called a multi-instrumentalist? That's a very good question. I think at least 3.
Yeah,
That's what I would say.
I would
guess.
say 3 at least. Yeah.
3 at least, yeah. 2 sounds wrong, but 3, definitely. Multi. Because otherwise it would be like a, I don't know, double instrumentalist, but not multi.
Yeah. Bolo says, yeah, Slay Radio at the church. Sounds good. We actually did a couple of shows called the ADSR show, as in Alistair, Donne, Slaygon and Rhine, ADSR,
Yes.
from the church.
And the last one has been in like
2015,
2015,
I
so
think, yeah.
that's been 9 years. So 10 years anniversary show would be very nice.
Oh, that would be some nice thing indeed.
And I promise you guys I would just let you go because you do your guy thing. I think I would be just a disturbance there, but
I guess
would
that's
be
better than
fun.
the gay thing in our case, because I don't think any of us are gay. I haven't asked, but
No, but I would certainly tune in and enjoy the 5 hour of Ryan improvisation and requests and whatnot, and not to mention you guys bantering.
there's plenty of that.
Yeah, I noticed back in the days. Let's get to the next request because we still have some left. A lot.
Some a lot.
Apologies in advance if your requests are not played today. I really try hard, but it's
We can start the next show with the spooky leftovers.
spooky leftovers. Oh my god! And then we were doing the warm up last week. Like, no, it's not
Yeah.
awkward at all.
It's like a ramp up, keep at the top, and then ramp down.
Yeah, right. Anyway, Funky Data requested Rasmo and Ghosts and Goblins Cadaver March remix. Happy Halloween, peeps. Come on, let's do the Cadaver March. Okay, let's do it.
New word from the nation's top scientists on the zombie virus that appeared just 2 weeks ago. They released information saying that the symptoms to watch for are aggression, foaming from the mouth, deterioration of motor skills, and an unbelievable hunger. Be advised that if an infected becomes hostile, the only way to harm them is to shoot them in the head.
top scientists on the zombie virus that appeared 2 weeks ago. They released information saying that the symptoms to watch for are aggression, foaming from the mouth, deterioration of motor skills, and an unbelievable hunger. Be advised that if an infected becomes hostile, the only way to harm them is to shoot them in the head.
Foodly kablam? Okay. Because reasons.
Yep.
Okay,
They
so
did not finish shouting.
yeah, so any three instruments. I'm with Pete here. I'm a multi-instrumentalist. I can also play the triangle. I can play the cymbal. I can play the hi-hat. I also have some sort of djembe type device I can smack over there. So that's four. I'm a multi-instrumentalist. Yay! And
Nice.
I can actually play a couple of chords on the guitar too.
Ooh.
And I have actually proof I can sort of play the bass. Absence of Faith, my remix. I played the bass on that.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Oh my god. And I like Lala's standpoint on that. I'm a multi-instrumentalist then. I can snap my fingers, tap my feet, and do vocal shouts at the same time. Yes.
Yeah, I like Danko's description better. Yellow kazoo, green kazoo, red kazoo, blue kazoo. Fit them all in the mouth at the same time.
And Pete is bragging here, I believe. So, guitar, bass, keyboards, harmonica, triangle, recorder, cowbell, shaker, and maybe more.
Uh-huh.
Pete,
Like,
Pete, you
like
should
I
do a
said,
show as well.
Like I said, Pete, you forgot to mention the cymbal and the hi-hat.
He should do a...
And the crash. The crash. Oh, that probably counts as a cymbal. Yeah.
So was it Sunday service that Ryan did when it was he was
Yes.
playing things? So maybe a Monday service, Pete. That would work.
Mhm.
People get requests and then you just play with the multi instruments that you can do. I think we would enjoy that.
And Testicles says, anal voicing an instrument. Yeah, Mackie already did that.
Yeah.
Mackie is speaking through his ass.
Well.
And Halala Ween says, does farting count as a wind instrument? I think it does. Yes, I think so.
I like Glenn's standpoint as well. I'm an A instrumentalist. I guess it's like asexual or something. But
Or atheist.
yeah, but I'm also an A instrumentalist. I don't play on any instruments. That's particularly funny to make music with. But it never bothered me, actually.
What would it bother you?
No, it's
You've done
just
fine without them. We
I
have the technology.
yeah, I felt like I find much more enjoyment in composing and putting things together than trying to play them live. However, when I started to hobby DJ, as you know, I kind of started to get why a live gig is a thing, because it just feels right when you have this challenge to press the buttons at the very right time when you need to time them properly. So I see where you guys are going with this. Probably not in this life. I probably wouldn't be an instrumentalist. Is there something like that, instrumentalist?
Yeah, I'm not instrumental at all.
You're not instrumental.
Different meaning, yes.
Yeah. You're instrumental to me, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'm always very silent.
Next to me? What the other choice you have?
Again, switching meanings.
No way. What is going on outside?
Wind.
No, that is...
I created a wind instrument. It takes the curtain and moves it back and forth.
Oh, right.
With
No,
scraping the wood and whatnot.
that sounds like we have an animal out there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's the wind animal spirit.
Why? We have foxes and deer around. There can be anything.
Because they are so lured into people speaking, so they need to. So yeah, you're gonna see a deer poke its head in here. Going, what are you doing? Seems to be fun. Can I join?
Uh-huh. Oh well. Okay. Our next remix is also a Cauldron remix. Well, it seems like
who could have thunk?
Who would have thought? Rebecca96 said, "Hi, this is the night of the witch hunt. Cauldron remix by Mario Barberato."
Which hunt are you talking about?
This hunt.
Oh,
we are
this
talking
hunt.
about this hunt.
Oh, good.
Okay.
This hunt. Okay. It was a fiddly-dum in there.
A very slight one,
Yes.
though. So
Slight one.
it's unbelievable how few songs have a real fiddly-dum in them.
Yes.
But thanks to Eivind, we have a
Unbelievable.
new one, or at least that
Yeah.
has a very proper one.
Yeah, it's so proper, we can cut it out. That little bit.
And put it after all the songs
Yeah.
that we are playing. Is
Yeah.
that what's going to
You can
happen?
just put it on one of the extra decks and bit match it to the...
Bit match it.
Yeah, bit match it, because we do 8-bit matching over here to the other track, and just fiddly-dum at the end.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, I think I might actually create a button for that.
Oh no. And he is really going to create it, because I know him. If he has this idea, he will do it. Oh God.
No, it's a bit complicated, because I would need to read what is on the track right now to store it, then put the fiddly-dum in there, beat match it to the playing deck, A or B, then play the fiddly-dum, then reload whatever track was there and reset the volume on that track as well.
Too complicated.
Nah, not too complicated, but that's a few steps.
Lala,
Many of which
Lala
can go wrong.
Lala apparently heard, I thought I heard, bitch match it.
Yeah.
Everyone hears what they want to hear.
And I hear some cats running upstairs.
Uh-huh. They are not black cats, though. They
No,
don't match
they are
the
not.
theme. That's why they are not in
They
the
do
studio.
not match the team.
The theme.
No, no.
They don't match the theme. Okay, so our next one would be from an account user,
Hello, uncount user.
and I'm not sure. We are never sure if there are several uncount user requests, but this is the first uncount user request of the evening, so that definitely made the cut. And it's called Creepy Chaos, made of creatures too, and it's made by Signify. It's my type of creepy.
Ooh, I like already.
Okay, that was an additional
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, Pete's cat, black. Kind of has
Yes.
the same facial features as Diesel had. Zelda's daddy.
Zelda's daddy was a completely black cat.
Yes.
He must have been a very nice cat from pictures.
He was a very, very nice and caring cat. He actually took care of the all 4 kids. Leia, Zelda, Batman, and what was the last one? Leia, Zelda, Batman, Mogwai.
Mogwai. That's
Yeah.
such a cute name. Yeah.
Yeah, the idea was to get get rid of all 4, give them away to other homes, and couldn't do that with Zelda. She was like my cat.
Your cat. She was born to be your cat.
Oh, definitely yes.
It was love at first sight.
Yeah, for Diesel as well. He was always there taking care of the kids, as it were.
Well, how interesting is that there are so many people that actually remixed, as I said, Ghosts and Goblins. Like, I never knew that they actually did remixes of
Sid remixes.
Sid remixes of the Sid. And yeah, there are.
Any good
there-
ones in there?
That's a very good question because I didn't listen through all of these. But for example, Drax did one as well. Yeah,
Interesting.
very interesting indeed.
Not sure I've heard that one. And I think I've heard most of Drax's tracks.
Yeah, I think I don't recall it either. So it's just quite interesting there. And even a recent one in Sid Happens, there is someone called Hobbit and whatnot.
Hobbit?
Hobbits, no, just Hobbit and a new Ghost and Goblins remix.
How many bits? Hobbits.
Oh. Oh my god.
But how many?
But here is the thing. If I look for a specific piece there, I
What
can't
are you
find
looking
it.
for something specific?
I will, but probably
You are not?
no, probably later because now we are going to play another song there that is also a very Halloweeny choice, and it's a very, very correct song choice for tonight.
Good, you were correct.
Yes, correct, indeed. Can't fail with Binster and
Oh,
Ghosts and
never.
Ghosts. Poltergeist remix.
Whatever Binster, you can never fail.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna play this one.
bling, 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 blinky foodly doom.
And it seems like we are going to play, we are going to do the what was the Sid kind of game, or what was the original, because...
What was the Sid?
Yeah, right after this, I think we will carry on with the original of this, and that's going to be interesting.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because why not? Because here was the source of the confusion. Nardog said the request is Ghosts and Goblins Sid by Tim Follin, but we know that Ghosts and Goblins was made by Mark Cooksey. And I searched for it and I saw that there are so many remixes out of that, but Tim Follin did not do one. The confusion was that is Ghosts and Ghosts, because Tim Follin did the original of the previous remix, Ghosts and Ghosts.
Ghosts and Ghosts?
And not Ghosts and Goblins. I know that it's super confusing and it's very easy to mix them up, but yes, there we go.
Yeah. Anyway, I just want to sneak this little bit in here. CRX is an online thingy that will happen again this year. 8th annual event. Yay! November 15th to 17th. So in 2 weeks' time, there will be a broadcasting.
3-day virtual event.
Yes.
Whoa. Okay.
So there's a bunch of nice stuff happening over there. There's going to be talks and like Vincenzo will be playing there, for instance. 8-bit something. Where is it? 8-bit. Which one was it? I can't see it right now. Can we see the event info? Do we have a schedule somewhere around here? I thought there was a schedule.
There's usually a timeline, yes.
Yeah, I usually have... I can't remember where it was. Presenters, maybe?
You are live testing the web page. User
No,
test.
I actually checked this earlier. Oh, this is a nice page.
Aww. Is it a nice page now?
It's a very nice page, weirdly enough.
Okay.
But yeah, that I don't have... they have a new Discord server every year. So I don't have a link for that yet. I presume they will be posting it somewhere on the homepage, which is crxevent.com. So go there and keep yourself updated on things and doohickeys, because yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And of course, they in the in-between stuff, they will be playing Slay Radio, so you will feel very welcome and at home over there as well.
Yeah. Also, Zoo Party will happen tomorrow in Finland, from tomorrow to Sunday.
And they too will stream twitch.tv/Zoo Party, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like, and then of course Mies Data and transmission at the same weekend. So
22nd to 25th.
24th.
24th, yes, is Mies Data, and on
23rd is transmission.
Yeah. 23rd transmission will be broadcast from right here.
Yep.
Well, not technically true, but we will be talking from right here.
Technically. So that's about the 8-bit related events, as much as I see. No, sorry, Vintage Computing Corinthia. Not much I know about this one.
Corinthia? Is that like the two Corinthians that walk into a bar?
45th VCC meeting in Austria, 9th of November. Probably Martin Land knows more about this.
Probably, yeah. Martin Land, any insight? Post it on Discord.
Yeah. It's on. I'm checking the demoparty.net schedule, and I also can see that the experience, the demo show, is on the 30th of November, which I'm toying with the idea of joining. It's a 4-hour demo show though, and sometimes there is just a short compose as well. This will happen at Budapest apparently, and this is exactly the time when I'm actually planning to go there. So
at Budapest or in Budapest? Is it near Budapest or in Budapest?
In Budapest.
Okay. Just check.
So there might be a chance there, I think. since it really lines up with my travel plans, so then why miss it, right? If it's like, yeah, it's exactly end of November when I wanted to go anyway, so yeah, let's do that then, I guess.
Oh, and Halalaween says, yay, a C64 event near my time zone about CRX. Well, yeah, crxevent.com. Go and have a look-see.
VCC is a spin-off of our own CTG.
Commodore something group or whatever.
The Commodore Club that he visits probably, because the Corinthians wouldn't always want to drive that far and do their own thing. Okay, distance. And what is in Budapest at end of November? It's the 30th of November. It's a 4-hour long demo show. It's not really a dancing event, unfortunately. So not much dancing there. We sit down and watch demos for 4 hours, pretty much multi-platform, and sometimes there is 1 or 2 compos as well. That's experience, and usually it happens like end of November-ish, kind of. So that's the program.
And CTG, Commodore Treffen Gras.
Thank you. That's, of course, because he always mentions that, but all of a sudden I see an acronym and I freeze. So yeah, that's what happens.
Maybe we should turn the heat up.
Oh, right. Well, we don't need to do that right now, at least not here. But
and play some remixes.
Yes, totally. We should play the original Ghosts and Ghosts from Tim Follin that this previous remix was based on. So let's see.
Did I? Oh yeah.
Let's see if you lined it up. And if
I did, and let's see if we can get it without all the issues with buffering and whatnot. I restarted some things over here.
Okay.
So let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, that should be correct. So here is Tim Follin, Ghouls and Ghosts. Oh, wrong subtune. Let me just fix that real quick. So 8. Here we go. Subtune 10. That's more familiar, isn't it? blink, blinky, 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 blink, blinky, blinky. Short tune, but very, very nice.
Short but sweet. And
Very
how
sweet.
great remixes were born out of this tune. It's fantastic.
And of course, one of my favorite remixes of that is Fast Lotus.
Of course.
Of
course it is. Yeah, but also Binster is not really
Yeah.
poor with this one. So yeah, it's hard to decide between those. It's really hard.
Indeed.
I wouldn't even try. Wouldn't even dare to try.
Hence, one of my favorites.
One. Yes. Only one.
Only one.
Ah.
There can be only one.
Yes. Yes, I'm trying to prioritize creepy requests here, or at least somewhat creepy requests. And
somewhat creepy.
yeah, we will see how we are doing with that, and of course also try to guarantee at least one request for anyone. And yes, it's going.
It's
Somehow.
going.
It's going. I sent you another one.
I see that.
You see that?
Yes.
Yeah, but
It's right there.
Obviously, you will line it up
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, it's a quick thing to line up.
It's a quick thing.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It will take all of 3 seconds, I think.
All of 3 seconds.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. But you know what? Then let's do it the following way. Because someone was requesting this one too.
1, 2. 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2. What do you want to?
Yes, it definitely qualifies to the creepy category. I would say that probably my part is the least creepy in it. So, but
That's a hint. Which track are we talking about?
yeah, Lala would probably know, but let's not do this right now. Yeah, these two guys, these did the creepy parts of that
me
remix.
and who else?
You and Peter Clark.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. So there might be some elements
Bales
there.
of Tune.
Bales of Tune. Yes, Tales of Boone, the collaboration mix, original by Thomas III.
Doodly-doo.
And a lazy fade out at the end.
Yeah.
A lazy fade out.
Yeah. Time constraints.
Yeah, I get it. I get
Yeah.
it.
I don't know. Maybe at some point we should do a full-length version of that.
But then again, how much longer it would be?
Well, I don't know. There's still a couple of things we could do to kind of weave the different bits together. Yeah.
We will see. Or we start another project, maybe. Like a totally other project. A new one. You want to annoy Pete?
Just to annoy Pete a little bit.
All right. Oh, Ace is with us since 8 o'clock, but he wasn't that active. What are you doing, Ace? That's very unusual.
What are you doing, Ace?
Well, yeah,
Why
that's very
weren't you
unusual
active?
of him. Yeah, right. No, not complaining. It's okay. It's just I was just curious because he's usually active. So
Quite so, yes.
if you both remember, the hardest part was taking the 3 parts and mixing them into one remix. Yeah, we totally get that. I mean, I think if next time we do something, maybe we should overlap each other's parts a little bit. You know, that would be easier to make them work together.
Yeah, I think that was one of the ways in which we discussed this could go. That either we do our own separate chunks of the thing, or we kind of try to weave everything together.
Yeah.
I think we chose this method because it was quicker to get to the finish line, because this was some remix compo. Was it Arok remix compo? I think, or a bit live.
It
No,
was
Arok.
a compo.
I think it
but
was Arok.
It was a compo. Yeah, something like that, like a tribute competition or something like that.
Yeah, that could have been it. Yes, the Remix 64 tribute thingy.
Yeah.
Or 20th anniversary or something.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, indeed. So, anyway, next time. We still have a few minutes to go here.
Oh,
so
and Pete says it was mainly because of 3 different doors. Yeah, you can still weave wave files together. So
I mean, not 3 different, because it was 2 different doors actually. If I think of
yeah,
it,
but
at that time.
different versions of plugins and all of that.
True,
But yeah, we wouldn't kind of exchange the project files, as it were. We would be exchanging wave files, I guess.
Yeah, we will see. We will see how it goes next time.
Yeah.
But Blood had a request as well. Press play on tape. Also very relevant, because press play on tape will also play at transmission. So
An hour.
of press play on tape.
And there might even be an interview, self-conducted interview with Press Play on Tape.
Ooh,
So they'll
exciting.
weave it into the whole set. So they interview themselves.
Yeah, I like this idea.
Yeah.
They are fun guys. They
Yeah.
can definitely interview themselves.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, definitely, yes. And the request is Ghosts and Goblins, so can't be more relevant. And the ball is on your end right now.
The ball.
The ball is on your end. I'm dropping the ball, and you need to press that play.
Yes, I shall press that play on that
The
there tape and play some if I wants to load.
Yes.
Play some Ghosts and Goblins.
And it was written Goals and Goblins. So again, this is a problem forever, apparently, for the C64 community, I guess.
Yeah, so here's Press Play on Tape. Ghosts and Goblins.
Yes, what a great song.
It is indeed. And yeah, like you said, the set that they will play at transmission is actually recorded at BitLive last year. We had a bunch of issues with audio, so everyone who was not there just got like a thin audio, all sorts of issues with audio there. We have a plan for next time, so yeah, it's gonna be better. But this recording, they have mixed and mastered the recording straight from the console, so it's gonna sound nice and full and fat and all of that. And they got all the recordings that we made from all the cameras. So yeah, it's gonna be nice.
It's gonna be very, very nice. And we still have a Sid for you to play.
For me?
Not only for you, but Tendo Recluse requested this one. And it's Matthew Cannon and Night Breed.
Here we go. It's actually doing a long fade out.
It's actually doing that, indeed.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Nicely done.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Night
That's
Breed.
fine.
Night Breed by Matthew Cannon, and the one existing remix of this Sid is the one made by 7DD9. If you remember, we started the previous show with that remix. And gotta
No,
say,
I do not.
well, you might not. Maybe other people do, like Lala, you know.
Yeah. Well,
But,
I literally never heard that said before. So yeah.
Yeah, but fun stuff. The remix is definitely much more creepy than the original one.
Could you play the start of it?
The remix?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there is a... Hang on a minute. 789. And... Nightbreed Halloween.
Ah, that's why. Yeah, it's skipping. A lot more creepy.
Lot more creepy than the tip, for sure. Yeah.
Not
Nice
sure.
song, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now we know. Now you know. And, yeah, apologies for all the requests that we couldn't play them. There were still some good ones. And, yeah, we know the Pumpkin Man. Well, we played the Pumpkin Man last week, so at least we are over that one.
It's still in the archives, both on Twitter and
Yes.
YouTube.
Yeah, so obviously we did not want a lot of repeats, and I don't think we did. So that's pretty good. You guys were amazing in requesting songs and requesting the right songs. So kudos to you. Very nicely done.
I agree.
You very nicely done as well with the pumpkin
Oh,
efforts
thanks.
there.
Yeah, I only had time to render half of it, and it didn't turn out the way I wanted it. But fuck it, it was good enough. So I had to kind of throw in an old image that I drew on the IBM that nowadays Lenovo. That is like a stylus thing you could actually write on the screen. I drew that one, the yellow happy Halloween image that pops in every now and then, and also on the this one somewhere. I don't know where it comes in. Anyway, it's somewhere in there. But I drew that like in 2005 on the first touch screen laptop I had. With a stylus. So that was fun.
Yeah, nice work. Very nice work.
Thanks.
And on everything, obviously, that happened tonight. You mostly behind the tech and all of that, so...
Mostly?
Well... Well, if it would be only, then I wouldn't handle this here, but that's probably not much, so never mind.
Playing tractor, yeah.
Yeah, playing tractor, nah. Yeah, no. No, but
thank you.
But thank you as well. Thanks everyone for tonight.
Yes, and thank you,
Yes.
dear
mostly
listeners and
you.
viewers.
Yeah.
It's been, it was interesting, by the way. Usually we have more viewers on Twitch than on YouTube. Today was flipped. So way more on YouTube than on Twitch. Weirdly enough, I do not know
We
why.
never know the reasons why these things happen, but they happen.
No, but either way, whichever platform you're on and listening, even you guys on Kick, if you're listening.
Ah, okay. We are on Kick.
Yeah,
All right.
kick.com/slayradio.
Also with the live shows?
Yeah, I'm streaming the same thing as the Slay Radio stream, 24/7 thing on YouTube. There's a separate channel on YouTube if you want to listen to Slay Radio at work and someone has blocked relays for some reason. We're on YouTube as well, if they haven't blocked that too. But just go to youtube.com/Slay Radio stream. That's a 24/7 stream.
I think there's a higher chance that they will block YouTube than the relays, but
No, there's a higher
No?
chance that they block something that they do not identify like what it is. It's like, what is this traffic that goes on this weird 8,000 port? Like,
what is this weird chip music type of thing that we don't understand?
What's that noise coming out of your booth over there? The bloke says, Slay Radio on TikTok. No.
Not yet.
I don't think TikTok is made for the kind of live streaming per se.
No, it's made for different things, but if you have funny moments, you can share them there, I guess, at some point, if someone has the energy to do that.
Yeah, people do stream on TikTok. I'm not saying they don't, but the thing we stream, probably not anything anyone would tune into, and not worth the hassle.
Not for that purpose, no.
And yeah, C64 Glenn says TikTok does live streaming. Yeah, absolutely, they do.
None of us has it
Who
installed.
would, if you are on TikTok and you scroll like you're on the can and want to see funny videos of squirrels and I don't know, belugas or whatever it might be, and you come across if you go to YouTube or kick.com/Slay Radio and you come across that type of stream, would you stop and listen? Probably not.
No, that's for completely different purposes. That's why I said if you have funny moments to share or something, then it makes sense. And then if they want to know more, you can direct them to the web page or different channels, but that's different. So I really would like to thank everyone for this beautiful, wonderful, spooky night.
It's been different.
It's been different indeed. And well, Death or Alive, Lucid Dreams at the Shoutbox had a nice little shout like 4 days ago. C64 will never die. In 2082 there will still be an active C64 scene. In case this website is still up by then, greetings future Earthlings. We had a wonderful time in the 1980s and we thought the new stuff would get better.
Well, been around for 25 years. I don't see how 4 more years would change anything.
2082.
Oh, 2082. I thought you said 2028.
No, 2082.
Okay.
That's
100
that's a bit
years. That's a
100 years of the 64. So if there will be anyone alive by then, remembering it, well, technically I would be 99 years old in 2082.
Mm-hmm.
So
111. 111. Very binary.
Wow, that's a lot of digits after each other that my brain can't process anymore. Yeah, so, well, we will see.
Yeah, and the Blood says, I think Slay Radio has a web radio player. There is no way your company would specifically block Slay Radio. Yeah, we do have a web radio player. But problem is you can't mix SSL TLS sites with non-TLS content, so the player only works in HTTP mode, and that relay is hosted by Icepick, who is also on the channel. Thank you very much, Icepick. He's been doing that for, I don't know, the past decade or something. He hosts Relay 4 and I think also Relay 3 plus the port 80 relay. Again, thank you.
Yep. Thanks everyone for contributing to this little thing.
Oh yes.
Big thing. It's a big thing.
It's a big thing. For me, it is, at least.
It's your child.
Yeah, well, one of them.
One of them. Yeah, indeed.
I have a flesh and blood one as well.
As we all know. So.
Do we? Oh.
Well, we talked about him today or tonight,
Yeah.
so I guess we know by now.
Yeah, well, not everyone is tuned in from start to finish.
Well,
you
that's
know,
true,
so.
but if in case they didn't know, then
Yeah. But anyway, thank you everyone for being here tonight. It's been nice setting things up a little bit different for a change. Takes a bit of extra time, but it's always fun.
yes, it is indeed. And yes, thanks everyone for tuning in, watching, listening, or just assisting or chatting, or all the thoughts that you shared. We will be back next week for sure. That's gonna be the 7th of November. Yes, if I see it correctly. So November looks like a pretty much clear month for us. I think that we will go on all 4 weeks. or
Not
not?
sure. We will do a show.
Except the transmission week, because we will see if we can make that happen even. But there might be a chance that that week will be busy with other stuff.
Yeah, the 21st. There's going to be things that need to be done, like recording SIDs, demos, doing setup things, all sorts of stuff behind the scenes that needs to be done.
So that most probably will be skipped in that case, but we will be back then after that. So
yeah, but you can always tune in to Transmission 64 and get a show, as it were. So
yeah, indeed, and that's gonna be a longer show. That's gonna be at least 7-8 hours of sort of show. With
Sort of show.
So it's not a sort of show. It's longer than a regular show. So it's gonna be like a blast of a show, I guess.
I really hope so. And
Thanks to the productions, not us.
It's always been really fun watching what people create. So please do mark your calendars for November 23rd. It's going to be fun. Lots of new content created for the Commodore 64.
Yes,
So,
looking
gonna be
forward
awesome.
to that.
Yes.
It's gonna be awesome indeed. And you do know on other days of the week you can tune into Boz Radio. You know this because you should know this by now if you listen to us. If you don't or didn't yet, then the only difference is that they play mostly commercial music, but they have the same taste. Most of them really like C64 remixes as well. So all good. It's our brother station. Is that how we call?
A sister station.
Or sister station. But now there are mostly brothers broadcasting there.
Oh, brother,
Looks like
we
it.
were much too young to realize. I just realized I actually wrote lyrics that I remember.
Oh wow! You
That's-
realize it at the right moment.
That was for some Da Funk song. Can't remember which
Okay.
one though.
All right.
All right. Again, thank you, and see you next week, I guess.
Yes, we will be back
What are we
next
ending
week.
with?
We are ending with Johnny Vegas from the internet.
Johnny Vegas!
Johnny Vegas wanted to hear Perks and the return of the mutant camels. Well, next to some zombies, we have some place for mutant camels, right? I guess we do.
I hope so.
Yeah, it appears so. So thank you everyone again. Have a good night, nice weekend, and see you next week. Bye.
Bye-bye!
Hello, I'm Johnny Vegas, and when I'm on the internet, I listen to Slay Radio. Ooh, you cheeky monkey!